What up, y'all? It's your man D-Real, and edutainment is what I do. Welcome to another Be Real with D-Real. I'm your man D-Real, and we're going to talk about some things today. Let's talk about sex. Yeah, let's talk about sex. The birds do it, the bees do it, and superheroes do it. And over the years, especially in Marvel, there have been some very, very, very interesting hookups. Folks get together and bump uglies, and it's like, should they be bumping uglies? I don't know. I am going to talk about 5 of the strangest hookups I have ever seen in comics. Start with number 5. Kitty Pryde and Colossus? Yeah. Okay, for the simple fact, and it wasn't even so much of a hookup as it was a liaison. And it's back in the 80s, you know, Chris Claremont, John Byrne, all that. Everybody was loving it. And I think it was X-Men 130, 140, somewhere around there. Kitty Pryde joined the X-Men. At the time Kitty Pryde joined the X-Men, guess who was the youngest X-Men on the team at the time? Yes, 19-year-old Pyotr Rasputin, aka Colossus. Kitty was 14. And Kitty had the hot hizzy hots for old Pyotr. She wanted to smash that like a seedless grape, you know. But you know, to his credit, you know, Colossus didn't really give in at first. But he was a bit of a dick because he was messing around with some alien chick during Secret Wars, or he wanted to, but he got his comeuppance when she smashed with Johnny Storm, and he didn't like that. But eventually, over the years, Catherine Pryde, that's Kitty, became a woman. And when she was of age, yeah, her and Peter finally did the deed. Now, to his credit, or to her credit rather, she loved him so much, she proposed to him in recent X-Men comics, and they tied the knot. So, not so weird. But the number 4 hookup is definitely pretty weird. Gwen Stacy and Norman Osborn. Yeah, I know what you're saying. That got retconned, so that didn't really happen. What had happened was Mysterio hypnotized them all into believing that that was what had happened. Gwen Stacy got pregnant and had kids. No, she didn't get pregnant and have kids. They were clones. See, that whole era of that clone foolishness all throughout the 90s, that was the biggest bunch of bull. I take that back. It was the biggest marketing scheme ever. You know what I'm saying? Because they had maximum clonage and clone wars and clones daddy, clones mama, clones uncle, clones cousins, Spider-Man's nephews, cousins, brothers, sisters, nephew. It was redonkulous, man. I was cloned out in the 90s. And that clone mess was one of the reasons why I stopped reading Spider-Man comic books, because it was too booty and commercial, you know? But basically, before it got retconned, Gwen Stacy supposedly confided in Norman Osborn one reason or another. She found him attractive. They ended up smashing, and she got pregnant. Norman wanted the kids. She didn't want him to raise the kids. She wanted Peter to raise the kids. And supposedly the classic Spider-Man issues where Gwen Stacy gets thrown off the bridge and dies, That was why she got through off the bridge. It was over some booty. Ain't that something? Anyways, it's just creepy. And what's going on with Norman Osborn's hair, yo? Are those like finger waves, or are those, what is that? What does Norman do with his hair? Is that a perm? I don't know what. I've always asked that. What's going on with Norman Osborn's hair in the comics anyway? Number 3, a true smash. A true smash in every sense of the word. Also retcon. What is up with y'all retconning? Y'all retconning the hell out of stuff, Marvel. The Juggernaut and She-Hulk. Yeah, that happened. Now, this occurred in Uncanny X-Men number 435. The Juggernaut was on trial, and of course, Jennifer Walters, being an attorney, was involved. And she heard Juggernaut's testimony and his rationale for some things, and so she thought to herself, Kane Marco ain't all that bad. Let me sit down and talk to him, get to know this cat. Boy, did she ever get to know him. Look, it's holes in the wall, the bed's all smashed in, and yeah, well, I mean, what do you expect from 100-ton class super beings? They, I bet the neighbors didn't complain about that one. But later on, in She-Hulk Volume 2, number 21, it was discovered that the She-Hulk that Kane Marco smashed with was a She-Hulk from an alternate Earth, Earth 721. So nix that smash. Okay, I'm running out of smashes here, y'all. Okay, Secret Wars number 3, Magneto and the Wasp. Okay, Wasp was going through some stuff in the 80s, man. And she was getting abused, and she was sleeping around with folks. So I guess it was an easy thing to do for her. During Secret Wars, there was this like alien storm, and she managed to get caught up in the layer where Magneto was. And Magneto discovered her, and they got together and was like, "Hey, what's up? How you doing? Let's just take advantage of this storm and get together and link up." And basically the Wasp was like, "Nah, it was just a wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Anyway, I was spying on you, partner, and booked out on him." I thought that was the sort of thing a man was supposed to do to a woman, not the other way around. See, equality in comics, yay! Now, my number 1 hookup remains the weirdest, freakiest, nastiest hookup of them all. Of course, I'm talking about none other than Ultimate Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. Yes, they are brother and sister. Yes, they hooked up. Yes, they had sex. Yes, it was icky. Holy shades of Princess Leia and Luke Skywalker, Batman. That was just gross. Ultimates 3, issue number 1, Captain America. And the Captain America there, he's a little more gruff and a little more old school. And so he's addressing the troops, and he's like, "Hey, Wanda, you need to put on more clothes," and Quicksilver's like, "Hey, you don't talk to my sister like that. If I catch you talking to my sister like that again, I kill you." And they left, and Captain America's like, "Wow, he really did mean to kill me." And, the Wasp is like, and because in the Ultimate Universe, in 1610 universe, Wasp and Captain America are smashing. And so Wasp tells him, "You just don't get it, do you? He loves his sister." "Well, of course, that's his sister." "No, Mr. 1944 man, he loves his sister." And Wolverine in the bushes watching him. Man, the Ultimate Universe was freaky deaky all by itself, and it didn't need no help. But that's my list, man. Can y'all think of some smasheroonies in the Marvel universe that went down that were worse than this one? I'm sure there are. These are just the ones I decided to pick out. And as always, comment, like, subscribe, share the Be Real with D Real page so that I can get stuff to you. And I'm gonna get some more stuff to you soon. And until then, y'all be good. Be good to each other.